Hey guys, Blue Bridge here, and I want to be talking about Enzo Maresca because he said that Chelsea have improved a lot since last season. So I'm going to be asking you the question: have they improved, or is Maresca just being deluded? So let's get into this. So apparently Chelsea have improved this season. No matter where we finish in the league, we've improved, according to Maresca. And the reason he says we've improved is because we spent the majority of this season in the top four, and in the last couple of seasons we have not been in the top four. So that is a barometer for success. And he mentioned this in the post and pre-match press conference of our game against Fulham, and I didn't address it at the time, so I just wanted to spend a bit of time addressing this statement that he's made. And before I go into that though, but I didn't touch on at the time. Obviously, I do my post-match review straight after the game, so I didn't see that he didn't. I know he had got a lot of abuse at half time because of the way that the team were playing. So at full time, because of the manner of the victory, everyone was ecstatic. The players went over to the fans, and the fans were there applauding and sharing the celebrations with the players. But what was noting is that Maresca just walked past. He didn't applaud the fans or anything. Maybe it was because of the treatment he was getting at halftime, I don't know. But this was his time to try and build a relationship with the fans, but he didn't. And that's part of the reason why I think it's not only his tactics, but the fact that he doesn't want to build a connection with his fans is that's the reason why he's not liked by a lot of our fan base. Anyway, so going on to what he said about how we've improved because of top four. And you know what? Here's an analogy I want to make where I think the reason why he's just talking nonsense at the moment. We may improve, but we don't talk about that until the end of the season, not whilst the season is going on. Okay, I'm going to use a real-time example of something what happened a couple of weeks ago. Lewis Hamilton, obviously now driving for Ferrari, he started the grid on ninth place, and he went from 9th to 6th. Okay, and he won the driver of the day, rightly so, and especially for a fantastic manoeuvre of overtaking Max Verstappen, which got him the driver of the day. So this reminds me of last season where Chelsea were languishing in about 9th or 10th, and then 5 wins in a row took us up to 6th and into a European spot, which would have been the Europa League had it not been for Manchester United. So for me, that's an improvement on the season. You know, we started poorly, but we finished strongly. So if Lewis Hamilton had started in 4th position, say, or 3rd position, say, and he was in 3rd position for the majority of the race, and then in the last 2 or 3 laps, 4 laps to go, say, he then suddenly drops down to 6th. Would he still get driver of the day? No, he's still finishing the same position, 6th. But because he was in 4th for most of the race, does that make him in contention for driver of the day? Of course it doesn't. And that's what I'm saying. I don't care that the fact that we're 4th now. What I care about is how we finish, not how we start, or the fact that we've been in 4th for most of the season. Does that make us? Does it say that we've improved throughout the season? Of course it doesn't. So let's look at let's just dissect the league and see what areas we have or haven't improved in. Okay, at the moment we currently stand on 57 points. Last season we finished on 63 points. There's 15 points to play with 5 games to go, and we just need to win 2 of those remaining games to equal the points tally of last season. And I still think if we do equal it, even though we finish on equal points, I still think it's a disappointment because of it's a digression rather than something of an improvement as the season went on. Okay, so if we get 3 wins out of the last 5, that could be enough to secure 5th position if the other results go our way. So again, if that happens, then we can turn around and say, you know what, it was an improvement on last season. We have got better. Better still if we win 4 of our last 5 games, and that would almost certainly guarantee us 3rd, 4th, 5th, 4th, or 3rd. With all the other teams who are playing each other, then obviously I can turn around and say, yeah, Maresca, you are 100% correct. We have improved on last season. So that's the first thing, the points tally. So we need to win 3 to overhaul what we did last season. Even if we won 2 and draw 1, but still finish 7th, that's not an improvement because the league positions dropped down. The points tally may be the same, but the league position has dropped down. So let's look at goals scored. 58. We're currently on 58 goals. Last season this is just the league. I'm not looking at the conference league because last year we weren't in Europe. Were we in Europe last year? No. And we were the likes of Noah and teams like that. I think we scored 100 in all competitions. But look at these teams that we've played in the Europa League, in the Conference League or whatever it's called. So we're just looking at league. We scored 58 league goals, and as opposed to last year, we scored 77. And for us to get anywhere near that amount or equal that amount, we are 19 goals shy of what we did last season. And with 5 games left, if you can do the math, yeah, you got it. We need to score 3.9 goals a game, so nearly 4 goals a game. When you look at the opposition, we've got to go to Newcastle, we've got to go to Nottingham Forest, we've still got Manchester United, we could score 10 against them. I'm only joking. And we've got Liverpool and Everton. There's no way we're going to be scoring multiple goals against Everton, even if Liverpool are on their holidays because they've already won the league. Still not going to be a big win, so I can't see us getting anywhere near the 77 goals that we scored last season. One area that we have improved, and I'll give it to Maresca, is defensively. We last year we were horrendous defensively under Pochettino, where we conceded 63 goals, which is I think one of the highest we've conceded since we've come back into the Premier League. It was terrible defensively last season. This season we've only conceded 40, and for us to match what we did last season, we got to be really going on a dire run where 23 goals in 5 games. It's not going to happen, is it, guys? Even as poor as Sanchez and some of the rest of the defence have been, if we concede 23 goals in 5 games, it really is time to give up. So that's an area that we've improved in, no matter what, towards now and the end of the season. So we look at now and to the end of the season, we can say, yeah, we've been a bit tighter defensively. It doesn't seem like it, does it? The way we've been conceding goals, but the stats show. I think we've only conceded the 4th least amount after Liverpool, Arsenal, and Nottingham Forest are the 4, and then it's us, and then so that's a better tally. But as I said, league position is still up for grabs. For the way that the results have gone, I can't see us finishing lower than 7th. But if Aston Villa beat Man City today, then even they'll go above us. Okay, they've been able to play the game, but even 6th place would be looking a bit tricky from what we did last season. We could find ourselves ended up in 7th place if we don't win 3 or 4 games towards now and the end of the season. And the way that we are, it's we are very unpredictable these days, very inconsistent, and I don't know whether we can hit. I can't say death for sure that we're going to win 3 out of our last 5 games. As I said, I'm hoping Liverpool have already won the league. Everton, they're a very good side, so we've got to be on top of our game. We don't like playing against low blocks. And Manchester United, hopefully Manchester United, they look shocking at the moment, but we haven't got a great record against them. Okay, last season we beat them last minute goal, but sometimes they can be as unpredictable as us. And then Newcastle's a place we've never done so well, and another low block team in Nottingham Forest who are going well this season. So it's none of these games are gimme games. So yeah, as I said, I'll repeat what I said during the video. If at the end of the season we've finished higher, which is good, that means we'll win Champions League spot. If we finish in a higher position, if we finish on a greater points tally, then Maresca, you've had a better season, and yes, there has been improvement. If none of those objectives are met, then there's no way that you can say that we've had a better season. I'm not having it, and I'm not going to be gaslit by any of this nonsense. So prove it on the pitch, and then you can do your talking when the season's over. So guys, what do you think? Even if we miss out, finish 7th, but we've worked with the fact that we're in 4th for a majority of the season, do you think that's an improvement on last year? Or is Maresca talking a lot of nonsense? Get your comments in the section below. And don't forget, as always, like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so you're notified every time I make a new video. So take care. Bye-bye.